We need to make sniffle detection software.
No, I bought it.
For the bats.
It was on sale for on Cyber Monday.
He's not joking.
See, I thought Cyber Monday was when you went out and hung out.
Cyber sex all Monday.
Oh, yeah.
I begin doing button your blue backspace.
Dungeon crawling magic rockers, dungeon crawling magic rockers, dungeon crawling magic rockers. Heroes in a rock band, spark power. They're the world's most thorough sleuthing team.
Detect magic!
They're gumshoes in a rock band and one's green.
Hey, get the gear!
When the show is on the line, these rockin' bards solve the caper in time. Dungeon crawling magic rockers, dungeon crawling magic rockers. Dirk Fidget does the books and knows the scene.
Hey, guys!
Sammy slings and he builds machines.
It's a critical miss!
Grundledor is smooth but rude. Flo shoots her bow and she dodges too. Dungeon crawling magic rockers, dungeon crawling magic rockers, dungeon crawling magic rockers. Heroes in a rock band, spark power.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play about a rock and roll band that solves mysteries while they're out on tour. I'm Ed, and I'll be your DM.
And I'm Emily. I'm playing Flo Calhoun. She's a wood elf and a bard. She helps people. She's the singer of Antler Mayhem, and she usually fights with a specialized cello bow that shoots arrows.
Hi, I'm Braden. I'm playing Sammy Stoneslinger. Sammy Stoneslinger is the gnomish drummer of Antler Mayhem. He's the best bard of the bunch, and Sammy is real good at swimming thanks to his Cloak of the Manta Ray, but he's even better at jumping thanks to his Ring of Jumping. And his main weapon is his ancestral magical sling, which he uses very close to the enemies because slings have a really short range, so he always gets in on the fighting.
Hi, I'm Grundledor. I sell lies as truth and truth as lies, but pooping my pants is my best disguise.
Last time on Bardic Mystery Tour, the gang investigated 4 Knots and found a giant brain and a huge worm. Grundledor cast Shatter on the worm and they believed it had finished it. We joined them as they continued to fight the creatures. Spoilers, the Shatter didn't kill the worm. This is Bardic Mystery Tour. Alright, Flo, you want to roll damage for your spinning daggers?
I do.
Oh, we got Sammy Stoneslinger over here rolling ones.
13 damage.
Was that 13 on 8 die 4?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Alright.
Maybe I shouldn't have Sammy blow on them next time.
You notice that the brain doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to that.
Like at all. Weird. No reaction at all.
Nope.
This brain's probably just an illusion, a projection from another dimension.
Then, I need a decision maker in my brain.
I'd start by seeing a therapist.
Alright, Sammy, pick evens or odds.
Evens.
Alright,
I don't know what that means.
give me the player's handbook.
He got an even number, so that means I'm right.
How do you know with his giant Dungeon Master's screen?
Everyone can tell that it's casting a spell.
What is?
This worm.
Oh.
So if they want to roll an Arcana check.
Yes.
21.
14.
10.
It's casting Feeble Mind on Sammy Stoneslinger.
Good luck.
Can't have much more of an effect than he already suffers from naturally.
Roll a... Oh, what saving throw is it?
Probably intelligence, which is my highest attribute, if not charisma.
It is an intelligence saving throw.
Well, I'm going to roll it at advantage because I'm a gnome, baby. And gnomes get advantage against mental saves versus magic.
I love how you just said intelligence is your highest attribute, if not charisma. Intelligence is nowhere near your highest attribute. What are you talking about?
It's my second highest attribute.
But it's tied
after
with another.
charisma.
He just wants to seem smart.
16.
All right. Sammy, you take 17 psychic damage, and you said you made your Arcana check? Someone knows I was Feeble Mind.
Yeah, you already told us that.
He's casting Feeble Mind, I say.
You managed to avoid having your brain become worthless and having your intelligence score drop to 1 and being unable to do anything, including speak.
Do I need to make a concentration check for my animate objects spell.
No. If you would have failed, then your spell would have ended.
Okay. What I'm about to say is not by way of making you make me.
Oh, do you normally do
roll.
a concentration check?
When you take
against-
damage, you do a concentration check.
Then yeah, dude, do a concentration check.
It's usually against 10 or half of the
I'm
damage.
saying if you failed
think.
your save, you would have automatically lost your concentration.
Yeah.
But now you have to do a concentration check against the damage.
It was 17, right? So
Yeah.
I need to beat 10. I got a 3.
Okay. So the rock soldiers all crumble to bits.
No, track Granitor.
A, B, and C.
Yeah, I don't care about them as much.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I got 2 ones out of the way, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. All right, go ahead, guys.
So that's old Sammy's turn first. If I use a bead of blast beats and I hit the head of that snaky thing, will the force field slice through it since it's only a 10-foot radius?
I don't think it'll cut it. I think it will fail to go off. Because it pushes everything onto one side or the other of the thing. So the whole bead would just then be on the outside of the snake. Is what I think that Sammy assumes would happen.
In that case, I'm putting an alchemist fire in the old sling, the ancestral sling passed down from one stone slinger to the next. I throw it at the elder brain. Armor class 19.
To hit.
Now that some bitch is on fire.
Okay.
Is it on fire?
Yeah, it catches on fire.
So it is a real thing?
It's real. Flow. Is your knives are also concentration? Your daggers?
Yeah, I think so.
And as a bonus action, I give Bardic Inspiration to Flo Calhoun.
Well, thank you.
It's not a spell, it's an ability. Don't you know, don't you know? And now use it to help Grundledor or Flo, don't you know?
That means that I can't cast another spell while I'm concentrating on that?
Right. If you cast another spell, that spell will end. Well, you can cancel concentration as a free action and then cast another spell.
It's fine. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to try to leave it there, even though it's doing nothing. And I'm going to try to shoot at the body shaft of the tentacle monster.
Okay.
20.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
Grundledor. I didn't roll a Constitution save against that shatter.
Oh,
You would have failed, probably, is my guess, anyway.
Definitely
you
would've
shit
failed.
yourself for sure.
Well, I guess I'm going to attack this worm since it's close to me with my two-handed maul.
That you didn't manage to bleed on today.
No, I mentioned it earlier.
You bled on it last night.
It was last night. when
That's
we
right.
slept.
Once you hit it once, it's going to have some blood on it, baby.
Well,
Let Sammy hang on to it for a minute. Isn't his brain bleeding out his ear?
No.
I don't remember the negative con. It's just not a plus
It's
3.
just not, it's mundane.
oh, it's not a +3 then? Okay, I'll do that. 14. Is that a hit?
No. You miss.
As a bonus action, I cut myself and just bleed on it a little bit.
Okay. The blood gets sucked into the head of the maul.
You still have a second attack. Like, when you take the attack action, you attack twice.
True. Well, now that I've bled on it,
Oh, okay.
I'll attack. It's 26.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
What did you hit? The brain or the snake?
Worm.
Okay. You guys want to roll your fire and dagger damage?
Heck yeah. It's D4 for fire damage. 2 damage.
22.
Now that's a Flo Calhoun roll.
Nice hit.
It seems unaffected by the daggers, and the fire doesn't seem to affect it other than making it smell like burning brains. It's not like reeling from it or doing anything else.
Just sitting there thinking.
The snake coils back its neck and it fires stomach acid out of its mouth all over Sammy and Grundledor.
Cutting words.
It's not an attack roll.
Uh-oh.
You guys get to roll a reflex save. A dexterity save, whatever it's called.
18.
15.
I think you got too many of those dice.
Nobody look at this.
Brayton is looking.
Come on, man.
32 damage. Sammy takes half.
Woo.
16.
16. Acid damage. In case you have some sort of acid resistance.
Yeah, it says here, don't take damage from acid ever.
Oh, no, actually, it says take double damage from it.
I'm
No, it
down to
doesn't.
34.
All right, just they cancel each other out. Regular acid damage. Sammy.
I feel like there's probably a better play than just to take acid damage constantly. But I'll be damned if I know what it is. You know? Am I in melee combat with this
No, I don't think so. You're still on
Tentacle.
like that shore, right?
Olithid?
Like
Yeah.
Grundledor waded out into like he's probably like thigh to waist deep in water, but Sammy's still standing on like the rocks.
I'm just going to move away from Grundledor a smidge.
Okay.
So the other direction from Flo.
Okay.
So Grundledor's between us, but whatever.
Yeah, and you saw like
15
the
feet away
spread
from
on
him.
like the cone, so you can like guesstimate.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to get out of the cone.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to use my sling. I feel like this is silly, but I want to know if it hurts the brain. So I'm going to sling the brain with a normal sling stone for my +1 magical sling.
Okay.
Armor class 20.
That's a hit.
7 damage. That's maximum, so it should really hurt it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem affected by it very much. I mean, your stone goes like plopping right into the brain, but the brain doesn't like react.
And then I will inspire my good friend Grundledor.
Thank you.
Through good and bad times until the bitter end. I've got your back and I know you've got mine, my friend. And the next time when things are looking dim, I'll know you do your best and overcome challenge.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yes.
Okay. In my brain, I think that Sammy's a little past where the snaky thing is, and then Grundledor's next, and then I'm back the farthest.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast on the where I think the snake is coming out under the brain and on the brain, like because I'm giving up on these daggers. I think they're doing nothing. Who knows? I'm gonna cast Thunderwave to see if I can push the brain.
So Thunderwave comes out from you, right?
Yes.
And how far out does it go? Because Grundledor's standing right next to the snake. He ran up to it to fight it with the maul.
I have to 15-foot cube from me. So it goes out on all of my sides. I forgot. I keep thinking it goes out in front of my hands, like away from me as like a push, but it's not. Okay, instead I'm going to shoot at the tentacle monster again.
Okay.
26.
That's a hit.
14 damage.
Grundledor.
Guess I'm going to attack the snake worm again with the two-handed ball. 29.
That's a hit.
12 damage. Then my second attack. Yeah, 15.
Misses.
Wah, wah. I guess I'll inspire Sammy.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Free your mind and I'll light your fire. With the spell, your ass I'll inspire.
All right. Thing flicks one of its tentacles around.
It gets damage from these things I didn't actually cancel yet. Doesn't it?
Oh, the brain? Yeah, go ahead.
19 damage.
Yeah, plus it gets burned bad for 3 damage.
Okay. The brain starts to slump a little bit in the middle and look like it's less rigid. Maybe like it's getting more soupy on the inside.
Alzheimer's.
Then the worm flicks a tentacle at Grundledor.
I spit at it.
Cutting words.
So I subtracted die 8 from my attack, right?
Yeah.
21.
Ouch.
You take 16 physical damage and 18 psychic damage.
The attack reduces me to 0, but I am raised back up to 1 health point by my relentless endurance.
All right, you can see as Grundledor slips into unconsciousness, it tries to throw him into its mouth, but as he stumbles back into consciousness, he wriggles himself free from it.
It was a close one.
Oh, wait, no, it's not only when you're... No, you have to roll a strength check.
Hiya! 21.
All right, as Grundledor falls unconscious, it begins to fling him towards its mouth, but he regains his consciousness just in time to burst out of its hold. Lands on his feet with 1 hit point left. Sammy.
Okay, I move over to where Grundledor is. I touch him, I guess like on his torso, with my hand. And I cast
That tickles.
Cure Wounds as a 4th level spell.
I know I'm coming over, baby. I know that you hurt me, baby. Don't make it
Wow, what a roll. 17 hit points. Restored.
Now you are 18 again.
I feel amazing.
That's my whole turn.
Flo.
I'm going to shoot at the tentacle snake again. 15. Wait, I want to use my inspiration. 22.
That's a hit.
Just curious, was that worth it?
Well, last time someone rolled a 15, they missed.
Okay. 13 damage.
Grundledor.
Ooh. Okay. How far am I away from the big brain? It's the water over my head, but I have to swim there.
No, the pool shallows out again, and the ring of stone that the head is in is up on a part of dry land that's like next to one of the walls, kind of.
Okay, I wouldn't have to swim in order to get there, though.
No, but you can see it, and your dark vision's 60, so you're less than 60 feet away from it. Maybe, let's say you're 45 feet away from it.
How far am I away from the worm? 10?
You're adjacent to it.
5 feet, probably. Okay. I'll just attack it again with my two-handed maul.
Is that a 1?
It's a 1.
All right, you drop your maul in waist-deep water.
I guess I'll just attack with my tusk instead.
Oh, no, that ends you lost all your attack action for the round because of the critical failure.
No. Okay, so I can't do anything.
No. Okay, let's see. So Sammy and Grundledor are standing next to it. Swings at Grundledor.
Cutting words.
10.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Might have missed anyway, but I was worried.
It might not have missed. What's your armor class?
18.
Sammy.
All right, I'm just going to keep this rolling. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds as a 4th level spell on myself. 27 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a Bardic Inspiration on Flo Calhoun.
It's not a spell, it's an ability. Don't you know, don't you know? And I'll use it to help Grundledor or Flo, don't you know?
Thank you.
Flo.
I am going to shoot at the snaky bits.
Okay.
I got a 1.
All right. Flo drops her bow on the ground. Turn is over. Grundledor.
If I retrieve my maul, do I lose my attack?
You can pick it up as part of your move.
I'll pick it up then. I'll try this again and attack the worm snake. 16. No, 18.
That's a hit.
11 damage. 14.
That's a miss.
And I shall end my turn.
All right. Now let me see who it's swinging at.
Not so fast.
Yeah, don't forget to get burned, sucker.
Okay.
1 damage
Oh,
from fire.
no.
19 damage to the brain.
That was very close to exactly average.
Man, Flo, we're killing it as a team, just chipping away, you know? Equal members in a team of damage dealers, you know?
Yeah, I say. Good thing I dropped my bow to even it out.
What? I can't hear you over the combat sounds.
All right. Swings a tentacle at Grundledor again. Does a 30 hit?
Oh, just barely.
Oh, buddy.
17
Oh boy.
and an 11 psychic,
I am down to 0.
which means you fail your strength check and it whips you inside its mouth.
What?
Fuck.
I thought for sure you were going to become some kind of giant beast on your turn last time. I was sure of it.
Well, he started healing me, and I was like, I guess I won't waste the healing.
Sammy.
So Grundledor is inside the beast's mouth.
Yeah. It's like currently in the middle of swallowing him.
He's like half sticking out.
Yeah, you can see like his legs.
Did he
His little
lift him?
feetsies.
Touch me. Touch
Did
my
the
toe
monster
and
lift
heal me.
Grundledor up into the air, or is he still on the ground?
It lifted him in the air.
How high in the air is he?
So the roof's only like 20 feet, so the thing's hunched over. So he's like 15 feet in the air.
Do you think I can reach 15 feet high if I jump with my ring of jumping?
Yeah, how high can you normally jump? And it's 3 times, right?
It's 3 times normal.
What's a player's handbook for gnomes? Also, I could give you a boost.
Yeah, but not on my turn. You leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Only half that distance if you're standing.
That doesn't sound like Sammy can jump that high. What's your strength modifier? -1?
No, My strength modifier is 0. I'm not a weakling, wimpo, little baby like Flo Calhoun.
My strength modifier is 0. Turns out you are a weakling, wimpy, baby, monster flyer like Flo or whatever sling of garbage you just spewed.
What are you doing on your turn?
I grab Sammy's hand and I cast Dimension Door.
You can't do that on my turn. It's my turn. I oil up my hands in case Flo tries to touch me.
Is that your move?
I'm just going to step back from this thing. I think that it's engaged in eating him, so it's not going to attack me. I'm just going to step
let
back.
him get eaten?
Yeah. I'm going to step back 15 feet, and I'm going to sling this thing.
You're not going to disengage? It will attack you.
I thought there was no way it would attack me.
It's got 4 tentacles and a whole bunch of tongues.
It's using them all to eat Grundledor.
It's using its mouth to eat Grundledor. It's using one tentacle to dangle him.
This is a problem that you didn't make it clear that he's using only some of his tentacles for eating. So are you sure
I thought
you
that
don't
his
want to
4
disengage?
tentacles were part of his mouth.
Sammy knows that if he doesn't disengage, he will be attacked because he knows how to fight.
Then I'm just gonna mess this dude up with my sick ass butterfly short sword.
Is that a 1?
No, it's 2 ones called 11.
Okay.
Which comes out to 17 armor class.
That's a hit.
5 damage, plus I'm cashing in Grundledor's combat inspiration for an extra D8 of damage. So 6 damage, that is total.
All right.
Piling it on.
What is the deal? How do I roll so many 1s on so many different dice?
All right, Flo.
I'm going to shoot at this tentacle body parts snake thing.
Okay.
And I'm using my bardic inspiration. 19.
That's a hit.
Oh, 20.
Also a hit.
14 damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Grundledor. That's a 5th level spell.
Okay. That means you have to give up that cloud of daggers.
I know. I care about Grundledor.
Oh, thank you.
With my tongue sharp as a dart, I'm sure you'll fall apart. I'll use my wit to cut you down and watch you hit the ground.
At least somebody in my party cares enough to heal me back from the dead.
18.
Don't worry, Flo. I'll carry the party on the damage during the monster's turn with the alchemist fire.
Is Grundledor like moving and wriggling now?
Yeah, Grundledor, you wake up inside a dark, slimy tunnel. You can't see any light.
It's like a return to the womb.
It feels like it's burning your skin where you're touching it.
I'm going to turn into a giant ape. I cast polymorph.
As I bend you to my will, you feel the animal release. As I change your heart into that of a beast.
Okay, I need to decide on something real quick because it can't eat large things. So I think you don't fit in its mouth. So what I'm going to say is when Grundledor turns into a giant ape, so even though you go to the hit points of the giant ape, the pressure from you being in something you don't fit in is going to crush you and stretch this worm to the same degree. So you're both going to take 10 damage.
Okay.
And Grundledor tears this thing's mouth, leaving a large tear in, part of its mouth.
Sexy.
And falls out of it onto the ground in the water. Waist deep. Well, like knee deep.
Yeah, baby. Now you grab the end of that tentacle and you just pull it down and it just strips that whole thing off, a quarter of it, like a banana. Only quarters instead of thirds.
No, like string cheese,
that's
man.
so gross.
Yeah, and I eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Suck it in like a spaghetti, Lady in the Tramp style.
Oh,
Give
yeah,
it a
when you
kiss
get
at
to the end, don't tear it off.
Give it a kiss.
Then you tear it up and then you go back up so you get like a real long piece.
Then we're going to dry this thing out and make worm jerky. You still have a move. I don't know if you want to move or you want to stand next to it. So
I can do something?
Well, you used your action. You still have a move.
Move? I guess I'm going to move
I mean, if you're trying to...
20 feet away.
All right, towards Sammy or toward Flo? Sammy, on your turn, you fought it with the short sword, right?
Yeah.
So you're standing right next to it.
I'll go toward Flo.
Yeah.
And I probably have 116 hit points or something.
Oh, you want to roll the fire damage?
Yeah, come on. Here we go. Everybody pack up your dice. This is going to be it. 3 damage.
All right.
We win?
This giant worm swings a tentacle at Sammy. 28.
Armor class?
Yeah.
Technically a hit.
Okay. It deals you 22 physical damage and 9 psychic damage. 31 damage. And roll a strength check versus, well, just roll me a strength check.
11.
It flings Sammy up right into its mouth.
Well, it's easier because its mouth is...
Its mouth's like twice
bigger,
as big now,
yeah.
But it also just closes its mouth right around him.
Is it dark in here?
It's dark and slimy.
But I can breathe still.
Yeah, there's some air getting in through like that gap.
Are you awake?
Yeah. I'm just going to crawl out the side of this gap.
Gap's not that big.
Hey there, groupies. Brayton here. Thanks for listening to another episode. We're a little bit late with this one, but I hope you guys forgive us. We tried our best to make it fun. I really hope you guys are excited about the new theme song that we did this time. And we'll catch you next week with a new guest. Oh, I hope nobody said anything bad about me on the internet, because that would be really hurtful. You know what I mean? Hey, check out our website, bardicmysterytour.com, for any information. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter if you want to find out when we're releasing an episode a day late. All right, see you next week. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
How big is that gap?
Like armhole sized. Because it still has like muscular control over its mouth, so it can hold its mouth mostly shut. It's not that big of a tear. You know when you like tear your like corner of your mouth and it just hurts and you get that big sore on there?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force and make it as though I am a really spicy meatball. So spicy that it burns them.
Is this the one that's the intelligence check?
Yeah, against 17.
From the depths of my imagination, phantasmal force.
Does it take damage from this?
Yeah, 1d6 psychic damage.
Roll it up.
4.
So it believes you're a super spicy meatball,
Yeah,
and it took damage from how spicy you was.
yeah, real spicy.
All right, it's going to use its reaction to spit you into the water.
What a fool! That's what he gets.
You still have a move. Do you want to use your move?
Yeah, I move like as fast as anybody could possibly move. As
you are
far
in the water.
as anybody can move. Is it deep enough for me to swim?
Yeah.
Okay, I just go to the shore.
Okay. But like you could swim toward the brain. The brain's like 45 feet away from you, and probably the shore by it is probably 35 feet from you. So you can swim 35 feet
Okay, yeah, I'll go 35 feet to the shore
and
by
jump
the
on the
brain.
shore there. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I guess that makes sense in the off chance that the brain doesn't die from the alchemist fire damage this time. But I think it's going to be dead by the time it's my turn next time, you know?
Okay. Flo.
How saggy is this brain looking?
The brain's looking pretty like collapsed in, and the entire surface of it's on fire. The whole freaking cavern just stinks of burning flesh. Burning brains specifically, not flesh.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to shoot at the snaky guy.
Okay.
16.
Damage?
Oh, I have to pick up my bow first.
Oh.
I pick up my bow and then I shoot.
Okay. That's a hit.
10 damage.
Okay. Grundledor.
Wait,
Wait, all right, I'm sorry.
as my bonus action, I would like to heal Sammy with Healing Word as a level 3 spell.
Oh, yeah, baby.
With my tongue sharp as a dart, I'm sure you'll fall apart. I'll use my wit to cut you down and watch you hit the ground.
11. I heal you for 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grundledor.
Okay, I move in close to the snake. And I ball both of my fists up as tight as I can.
All 4 of your fists?
And I commit a multi-attack. So this allows me to make 2 fist attacks. My first fist attack is 16.
That's it.
19. And I'll commit the same attack again. 19.
That's it.
25 damage.
All right. Do your fire.
2 damage. Burned to death.
All right. It swings a tentacle at Grundledor. Hits a 24. I assume that's a hit.
Ow. Yeah, that hits me.
All right. It deals you 20 physical and 15 psychic.
Yow.
35 damage total.
I'm down to 112.
Sammy Stoneslinger.
Now it's time to teach this brain a lesson.
How to think.
If you know what I mean. I'm going to cast Thunderclap
Okay.
because I like that song.
How does that go? Thunderclap.
He's got the clap.
All right, nobody's standing close to me, right? It's a
No.
10-foot radius around me, right? That gets hit? Or 5-foot radius?
5 foot, and it's 100 feet of sound.
Okay, I cast Thunderclap. It hits everything within a 5-foot radius of me for 2d6 damage.
Electricity's in the air. You can feel tension everywhere. Sammy Stoneslinger on the attack. Coming after you with a thunderclap.
So the brain takes 4 damage.
All right. Flo.
I'm going to cast. How close is its tentacle body to the brain?
So they're 2 different monsters.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
this.
As far as you could tell, this monster, like when it came up out of the water level like sunk a little bit. This monster like seems gargantuan to you.
Okay.
So like probably like a lot of the water in here is actually monster.
Okay. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers like at the base of it this time instead of in the brain.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that as a level 4 spell.
Okay.
I have a sliver of glass, and the spell that I cast surrounds you, or a point that I choose with daggers, spinning daggers, spinning daggers, knife safety's through for you.
Grundledor.
I attack the snake again with my ape strength. First attack.
Would you say you're gonna go ape?
I'm going ape again. 18.
That's a hit.
15 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 19.
That's a hit.
22.
All right. Sammy, roll your fire damage. Flo, roll your dagger damage.
3 damage.
All right.
19 damage.
It swings its tentacle at Grundledor. 21.
That's a hit.
You take 18 physical
Ow.
and 14 psychic
Wow.
for 32 total.
32.
Sammy?
Thunderclap again.
Can feel it in the air. It's electric everywhere. Sammy don't need no baseball bat. Coming after you with a thunderclap.
7 damage.
Okay.
And how far is Flo away from me?
The other side of the brain.
Yeah, let's see. You're 40 feet from the worm and she's 70 feet from you.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
I'm going to shoot at the tentacle snake.
Okay.
12.
Armor class?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
All right. Sorry, guys. As the rest of my turn, I say to the snake monster, "What's your problem, man? Why don't you like music?"
It's a deep accusation. Grundledor.
I attack with my ape fist. 25 hit.
That's a hit.
28 damage. Second attack. 22. 29 damage.
All right. Bleeding from all over, the worm swings at Grundledor again with a tentacle. Oh, daggers. Yeah, let's do it.
20 damage.
Sammy?
Hold on, Flo. I'll help too. 1 damage from the fire.
To the brain.
To the brain.
All right. You hear a noise like metal sliding on metal, and daylight pours in from above you. A man-sized circle in the ground opens, and you see revealed a ladder descending along the wall.
It's Varaxian.
Dark Fidget jumps through the hole and grabs onto the ladder. You see Varaxian's head through the hole. Dark says, "I'll save you!" Whips out the Holy Avenger, whatever the name of his crossbow is. Fires his bolt across the room. It slams the snake right in its body. This is the only thing it has is a body. It reels back and screams this psychic shout, rocks your brains in the backs of their stems as it flails and flops hard on the ground, back mostly in the water, managing to not hit Grundledor or Flo. Dirk continues to climb down. Varaxian climbs onto the ladder and pulls the cover back on, extinguishing the daylight. Your eyes take a second to adjust, and then Dirk casts light, ruining your night vision. I'm just a human, I'm not a dwarf, so I can't see in the dark. If I'm gonna be in a fight, I have to see, so I get light. And he's like, woo, I couldn't see. Varaxian climbs down the ladder, and they both end up at the bottom. Varaxian says, Antler Mayhem, I didn't know where you went after the show.
How'd you find us?
I did what I could to get Dirk safe. I assumed that you guys fled the city or something.
We would never leave Dirk behind. Except for that time we fired him, but that was different.
So anyway, I moved on with my life, figuring that we'd get a hold of you guys later. Seeing as how I was finally free from Taverna, thought I'd head back to my elder brain to check on the colony, but from the looks of the scene here, it looks like the elder brain's been dead for decades, and all of the other mind flayers have died. I'm the last one from the colony.
Yeah. This elder brain, we found it this way. Dead.
Yeah, I can tell it's been dead for decades.
What?
What's this snake thing?
This.
We were attacking a dead brain?
One more damage from the fire.
All right, I'll mark it down where I've been marking down the rest of those.
It was
I mean,
shrinking.
if it had been in a true elder brain, it probably would have kicked our asses, right?
Yeah. Varaxian says, this is a neothylid.
A what?
Neothylid.
Neothylid?
Neothylid.
Okay.
That means a new thylid. Just dropping some knowledge on you, Flo.
From the Neolithic. It's a lid from the Neolithic.
It's weird that in illithid, the L comes before the TH. In neothylid, the TH comes before the L. But Varaxian says, these things are an abomination. Whenever an elder brain dies and it leaves behind one of the tadpoles, the tadpole doesn't find a victim to. What do you call
we
it?
prefer to call them
Symbiote.
hosts.
Yeah.
I like to call them donors.
I would never call them a victim. Okay.
They're donors.
You just did
Donor.
though.
Yeah, he
You
called
did.
them a donor. You guys might call them hosts. I call them.
Wait, do
meat.
they have a say in it?
No.
If they can like manage to not like get it in their eye or something, but that's why we attack it when they're sleeping, you know.
Naturally.
But so when one of those doesn't get a host in time, it just grows and grows into this horrible, mindless, brain-eating psychic monster that's no good for anyone, especially illithid kind. These things are the worst case scenario.
Do they poison water holes?
I think they can. They have such a psychic presence that things they come in contact with may be negatively affected by their like strong psychic energy. So there is a chance that this water may be psychically tainted, and it may seem like it's poisoned to someone who isn't familiar with psychic science.
Yeah.
It's a psychic spattering.
Should we like drag this body out of the water then? I mean, like, is it still gonna taint the water?
Yeah, the body's gonna sit here and taint the water if we don't get it out of here.
All right.
How are we supposed to do that? It's huge.
Well, I think now that it's dead, we just hack at it and cut it out.
Or we just blend it up.
Wait,
Maybe we
wait,
just
wait.
tell the Rat
Water.
King.
Why don't you just cast polymorph on it and make it all into a mouse,
Yeah.
like a floating, some
Keep
sort of
polymorph for
floating
dead thing.
No, because when it dies, it reverts, right?
Yeah.
dag. Okay. Anybody have any like shrink spells?
Tell the Rat King. Someone suggested that, right?
Yeah, I say we tell the Rat King and have him send a horde of rats up to
Eat it.
eat it.
I think that's a bad idea, but
Or whatever. Get rid of it,
By eating.
Whatever they got to do,
Yeah. Well, you just push it back up through that manhole.
Dirk's like, what's the Rat King?
Oh, Dirk, we've grown a lot since we saw you.
Dirk's like, well, I picked
The
this
Rat
up.
King's pretty hot.
It's a blue headband with eye holes in it. He's like, do I need this?
Yeah, dude, are you
You should
kidding me,
definitely
Dirk?
put that on.
He puts it on.
part of the team, friend. Oh, I should have been using my stick that whole time. My bow.
You weren't using your bow?
Oh, yeah, why weren't you using your size? Are you still an ape, though?
I'm an ape.
He was using his size.
Oh, Dirk, this is Grundledor. Oh, Varaxian, this is Grundledor.
Oh, hi, Grundledor.
What's up?
Well, because this thing's not fully submerged anymore, remember the water level went down a little bit. So the water in the Cannot.
Cannot.
The water in the Cannot, the water doesn't reach to the Cannot to flow to the pool. So this Cannot is like dried up right now.
It cannot.
So we have at least until this pool fills back up to start running into the Cannot.
Perfect.
All right.
We're going back to tell the Rat King. Dirk, did the heat blow over up top?
Dirk's like, no, it's dangerous out there.
Do you think you can get our gear and get it down into the
The under?
Undergetsa?
Yeah, we got a show
Yeah,
lined
as
up.
long as I get, probably need someone to give me directions,
Well,
Well,
we
yeah.
could
Why don't you
send
come with us and
one
then
of our buddies with him.
we'll find out the best directions. We'll get a guide. We have a friend who's a rat who can guide you.
Okay. Varaxian says, well, if you guys are going to get out of here at some point, then I have enough influence that I can keep the mayor out of Taverna. So I can house you guys for like nights. You can stay in the hotel. Even though you won't be safe on the streets, at least you'll have somewhere you can be.
Is there an exit from Taverna that goes to the sewers?
There's not, but Taverna's right across the street from the Wide Wagon. And that entrance you guys went in before is like...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, you got to like dash to Taverna from the entrance. But as long as like they don't see you in mid-dash, like they won't know.
Perfect.
I can keep the guards out of Taverna. Maybe if they found out I was like housing you, it'd be bad, but I can pretty much guarantee your safety inside my hotel.
Perfect.
Great.
All right, we have to go back and talk to the Rat King because apparently there's some sort of nefarious council-wide movement to end rock and roll in this city.
What?
Yeah.
I've been locked in that cage far too long.
We're not ready to switch the country yet.
All right, everyone follow me. And I run back to the Cannot and I jump on my shield and I surf down.
All right, Varaxian's like, well, I'm going to go that way I came in, but I'll just see you back at Taverna if you guys feel like that.
Right on. Thanks, dude.
Then you hear, like, coming up the Cannot, are you guys coming? Because I'm, like, way down there.
I go next.
Because I'm super fast.
There's no water in it, though.
I'm like, hey, Grundledor, you're pretty big. Do you want to, like, become some sort of thing that we can go down? I can ride your back and you can slither.
I just revert.
Oh, okay.
You guys turn the corner and I'm just, like,
Sitting
30
right
feet
there.
down, like, hustling.
Screaming like you're farther down, like, hey, guys. And like, why are you screaming like that?
Yeah.
All right. You go back down the Cannot.
We go to the Rat King.
All right. You can't get back in the door that you went from the Rat
You
King
knock on the door.
into the Cannot, but if you follow the Cannot farther, then it gets to like a place that you're close enough you can find downtown.
No, we knock on the door.
All right, no one answers.
Son of a bitch. I cast knock.
I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. So you better let me in.
Oh, okay, it opens.
We go in.
All four of the guards turn their spears at you.
Hello.
Hey. Hi. Whoa.
The Rat King raises one of his hands, and they all put their spears back.
Ahoy, King.
He's like, how's it going?
We killed a monster that was poisoning the water. The monster needs to be shoveled out of there.
Oh, I'll send
It's gross.
my bravest men.
Yeah. I can show them where it is.
He turns, there's this like dude in the corner that's like half mole, half person. He's got a big pickaxe. And he's like, he wears a hat with like the light on the front of it.
Aw. He doesn't need it, but he has one.
And he's like, Pojo, get your guys. And he's like, all right. And then he runs out the front door.
Councilman King, Are you feeling better?
So the Rat King's like, I'm not feeling quite strong yet, but
Maybe
feel
if
like
I had
maybe
a
if I
bath.
yeah, if you say the water is no longer tainted, then
Oh, we don't know. We killed a neophilid.
Okay.
Neophilid.
Neophilid.
And we
Neophilid?
suspect that may have been tainting the water, but we have no empirical evidence that that's the case.
And we're not about to test it either.
But I can cast Cure Wounds on each of you, all on you.
What about cure disease?
I don't know that one.
Or restoration.
Well, then I'm not testing that water.
Well, if you think it's psychic in nature, which I'm sure
We
one of
think
you
it
just
is.
mentioned,
We think it is. We don't think that it's like a bodily, physical.
well, then I'll get the local psychic cleanser in instead of the cleric.
Perfect.
Because we've been trying to heal diseases this whole time and it's never worked.
That's because it's not a disease of
not
the body. It's a disease of the mind.
It's a disease of the psyche.
It's also the case that I don't know. It doesn't seem like a nefarious plot from other council people. It seems like it was just one creature's drive to survive at the expense of all those around it.
That is what it sounds like. One of the rat guards leaves and comes back a couple minutes later with some rat. He's wearing a purple coat because purple means psychic, obviously.
Yeah.
And he does something with the Rat King. And the Rat King goes, I already feel stronger. By tomorrow, I should be strong enough to walk. And I can go to the council meeting. And I can throw down my vote to preserve rock and roll and the right to expression for the people.
Woohoo! Yeah! And we'll celebrate tomorrow night with a show.
At the undercarriage.
Once CA 166 is overturned, we'll have a big party at the undercarriage.
Perfect. Now everyone take a nap then until tomorrow.
Sounds like the best command I've ever gotten.
Yes, King Lord.
Not royalty.
Yes, Sir Rat Clump.
Councilman King, we have one more request.
What's that?
We'd like to get more services from your servant, Bart Mando, to help Dirk navigate the tunnels to get all of our equipment down here.
Oh, yeah. Bartmando's in the thing. He's like, oh, yeah, dude, I'll show him out. And Dirk's like, oh, all right.
Perfect.
They shake hands. They become best friends.
Dirk, this is
Aw.
Bart Mando. He doesn't like to be called Bart, but he'll tolerate it if you can't remember his full name.
Cool.
Bart Mando, this is Dirk, but you can call him Leo.
Yeah. I need to go buy 2 swords, guys.
You want to borrow one of mine?
Thought that important. I have the requisitioner or whatever my crossbow is called. Do you remember the name of it? I think I have it.
And you need a punch dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does have. Everybody had one of those.
Everybody
right?
has one of those.
Those are the best. They didn't use those in the cartoon because they're just too brutal.
Too brutal for TV.
Those punch daggers also look like weaponized pizza slices.
They are. You go out into downtown. You go out into downtown and Guck is there and he's like, I heard the Rat King's doing a lot better. News spreads fast. No one even left that place in already. But
Guck, you must be some sort of scryer, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Some
cool.
sort of you're a modern day Nostradamus because that is actually correct. Hey, spread the word. We want to play your venue tomorrow night.
All right. He turns around and the flyer that says maybe. He crosses out maybe. He says like, definitely.
All right, now we're going to go drink at the Nest.
Yeah, baby.
And we'll see you tomorrow for sound check. Dirk's going to get our equipment now.
They have some like cheese mead.
Ew.
What the fuck? Never mind. We go back up to Taverna.
You go to the bar at Taverna?
Yeah, I'm not drinking cheese mead.
Noga's like, oh, hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Noga. They don't drink. You don't have cheese mead, do you?
I got cheese mead.
No. Just a whiskey sour.
Oh, okay. You guys want a drink?
I'll have the cheese mead.
All right. Pours you a cheese mead.
Ooh.
Oh, it tastes like rotten eggnog.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Do you know
it's
how to
not
make
good
a
at all.
Franklin 75?
Yeah.
Could I have one of those, please?
Yeah. Noga's like, it's a lot quieter now that all the guests are gone, but well, I guess it's louder now that Grundledor's here.
No, I got it all out. We're good.
You want another cheese mead?
Yeah, give me a second.
Noga's like, even though everyone can leave, the Skeleton King's still hanging out, though.
Oh, Skeleton King's our boy. Is his crew still here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I want to go visit them.
All right.
I knock on the door.
And they don't answer the door when you knock.
I open the door.
Get the Skeleton King of cheese meat on me.
And when you open the door, they jump up and they sing their song.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ooh, ooh. For our bony Lord, one who we adore. With our claws and sword, we are the skeleton horde. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ooh, ooh. Though our souls are gone, our fossil frames live on. Damned to sing the song, dancing till the spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons.
And they crumple into a pile of bones.
All right.
And then you take all your stuff. Well, Dirk takes all your stuff to the undercarriage and you play a rock and roll show.
And the song goes something like...
Oh, wait. Where are we playing? In the underground?
You wait till the next day, and the Rat King goes and votes a council and turns down CA166. And then you play a rock show. There's not a stage, though, because there's not enough headroom for a stage. You're just, like, in, like... You have to, like, kind of, like, hunch over while you play.
It's a sit-down show? It's definitely folky, then.
No way. We just saved rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did we save rock and roll?
We're rocking
Or
from
did
a
rock and
sitting
roll
position.
save us?
Aww.
aw. That's the only thing that Sammy gets sentimental about.
Hello, Undergetsa. We are Antler Mayhem.
Na 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 na. You're brain dead. Na 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 na. You're brain dead. When you stick it to the room where the giant boss of the barbarian wants to go head to head, the cleric rolls his eyes as the wizard cries, "You must be brain dead." Brain dead, brain dead. Brain dead, brain dead. It's got no beak or tentacles. Did you hear a word I said? Can't you tell it's not a growl? You must be brain dead. Brain dead, brain dead. Brain dead, brain dead. Brain dead, brain dead, brain dead, brain dead, brain dead, brain dead, dead! Down in the caverns of the Underdark, where only brave folk tread. Gigantic, psionic, malicious brain! You must be brain dead! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You're brain dead! Split with crew! Drink all the booze! Ignore all the clues! Fight everything that moves! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You're brain dead! Split the crew! Drink all the booze! Ignore all the clues! Fight everything that moves! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You're brain dead! Split the crew! Drink all the booze! Ignore all the clues! Fight everything that moves! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You're brain dead! Brain dead! Brain dead! Brain dead! Brain dead!
The underground is saved thanks to Antler Mayhem. Join us next week for an all-new, exciting adventure on Bardic Mystery Tour.
Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.